We'll keep building on it. We gotta start on Robert's favorite. Headlocks. So, no gi, not a lot to grab hold of. That head's a huge target. Guys are gonna go after that head all the time. We don't spend a lot of time headlocking each other in here because it doesn't do us much good. And usually the guy escapes and gets behind us. But everybody else, headlocks are a good idea. And if I don't practice how to defend myself and get stuck sometimes, then I suffer. So make sure we cover this, especially when we're doing no gi stuff. Next week, well, and as we go along, we'll focus on how we got here. Right now, we're just going to be here. You screwed up and let the guy grab your head. Like I said, we'll progress from there, but we're going to cut to the chase right now. First thing, guy gets your head. You don't look up at the ceiling anymore. So this isn't an option when the guy's around your neck. Immediately, chin tucks, shoulders are up. He screwed up by letting me get around his head in the first place, but that's as far as I'm going to go. So chin goes down, shoulders go up. His elbows are in. So his bottom elbow is on my hip, which is important because I can't flatten him out while his elbow's on my hip. His elbow's in the air, I can flatten him back out again, but he's got that elbow buried, and now it's hard for me to take advantage of it. The other arm's out of play because I got ahead of him. His other arm's out of play, so now I'm squeezing. Tuck the chin, shoulders up, look at the mat. And look at the mat with your whole body. Don't just look at the mat with your head. Your whole body looks at the mat. Now, I can still squeeze on Robert's head, but that's all I can squeeze is his head. His neck's not popping out anymore. He's not suffocating. He's not dying anymore like potentially he would be if he was looking up at the ceiling. So he's tucked down. He's still going to suffer, but he's going to survive. So now I'm here, and I got my good position. And this position, I want to pull on this position. I'm excited to pull on his head. I got a hold of it, I want to pull on it. So he's going to bring his hand from the back and put it on top of my shoulder. And right next to my shoulder is my neck. So he doesn't have to look for it. He just puts his hand on my shoulder and goes forward. And boom, there's my neck. Now he's right in the side of my neck. His other hand's going to come up and support the bottom hand. Inside or outside, whichever he can get it. And now, the bottom hand supporting the top hand, this frame never closes again. It's engineering design to support one another. So now from here, I can't go closer anymore. And he's going to take his hands and start straightening them away from himself, try to turn my chin away from him, pushing my head away. I'm trying to pull anyway, he's going to help me. Then he starts scooting his hips back with the shrimp till he can bring his leg over my head. Push down and come up to the top. Breaking the hold is irrelevant. Moving from the bottom to the top is what you want. Because we're not squeezing each other to death, you might pop out here. But don't be worried if you don't. You get to the top, whether your head comes out or not, like I said, doesn't make any difference. And trying to squeeze me with the legs and see whether your legs are stronger than my arms isn't always beneficial to you either. Get to the top. That's where you want to be. So he's here. As soon as I grab his head, his chin tucks, his shoulders are up. I got the headlock. His elbows are down. Brings the hand from the back across my shoulder, under my neck. He frames, pushes out as far as he can go, shrimps a little bit, brings the leg over the head, comes to the top, takes the top position. If he gets to the top position and I still have the headlock, he scoots back and puts his ear on my shoulder until my back flattens to the floor, and then he can start to work his movement. Sometimes this leg doesn't stretch far enough away from that leg to catch the head. If that's the case, lift up both legs. There's nothing holding the bottom leg to the ground. So if you need more room on the top leg, lift the bottom leg to get it up over the top. Some of you guys are a little more challenged like I am. Can't do the splits. That's why I picked Robert. Come on. Yeah. So, tuck that chin, raise your shoulders a little quicker than Robert did. I got to hold up now. I ain't going to get out so easy. Hand comes around the back, makes the frame, pushes my face away, scoots, leg over the shoulder. Yes. Takes the top position. If his head's not out, he pulls me backwards until I'm flat on the ground. And from there, it'll be easy escape. All of my power in the bottom is in this range. When you lay me flat, I've got no power anymore. So I caution you to engage here, right off the bat. Pull them flat and work yourself out. We'll keep working through this. I got you in a headlock. Safe is the best way, so be careful when you get to the top. Questions? Let's try that out a little bit. Don't squeeze each other too hard.